Today we already see the 78,200 for a Bitcoin, and currently Bitcoin hold above the $80,000. The question is coming up, are we finished the bull market and bearish is controlling the market right now? And the second question is how much low we can see on the Bitcoin price. To answering the first question, I have to show you that on the 2021, when the Bitcoin is hitting the $65,000, after that we already getting 56% jump, and it's taking a little bit time to market back up. And when the market is reversed, we already see the new all-time high for a Bitcoin around $69,000. Right now, I don't think in a still bull market is over, and I cannot call in this one as a fully bearish control. I can call this one as a mini bearish market right now. And of course, when the people seeing that the major support is breaking down, for sure jump into the market and selling the asset for a cheaper price. Nobody sell at around 100k or higher than 100k, but when we see the Bitcoin breaking down the 89,000, many trader, many holder jump into the market and selling the asset. Right now, I don't think we're going to be holding around here, because I think definitely we can see the lower price for a Bitcoin before any reversal on the market. But temporary, maybe on the 1 hour, 4 hour, even on the daily time frame, maybe we can see some hold around here. But honestly, I don't think it's going to be market is a stop around $80,000. I think definitely we can see lower price for a Bitcoin. I'm not saying, I don't like to say that, but honestly, I don't think is a market going to be stopping here, because more buyers standing around 70,000, 73,000, or even $75,000. Many buyers waiting for that zone to jump into the market again, who sell in the higher price, of course, want to back this asset again. Honestly, I think we have a little bit more room for Bitcoin to see the lower price before we get any reversal on the market. At the same time, on the daily time frame, we can see the opening and closing candle below the low band, and we can see the mid band is standing around $93,900. But right now, it's not so good situation for a Bitcoin, and Bitcoin hold around the $80,000. On the previous video, I'm already mentioned the next step is going to be around $80,000. And my estimate price is showing that around $74,000. And today I'm already see the Crypto video, and I see he is also on the same picture as I mentioned in the earlier, around $74,000 or something like that. That's why if so many people looking for that region, so possible to see the Bitcoin back to this area, and we get a reversal from there. Right now, still we are shaky, and definitely possible to see the Bitcoin on the lower price. But the goodest part is if we hold above the $80,000, yes, there is an opportunity to Bitcoin to come back and retest the $85,000 again. But right now, maybe we can see some pump here and there, but still we are on the downtrend, and it's still possible for a market to see the lower price. If I check in the MACD on the daily time frame, we already see the cross, and we already see the histogram is gaining. This means we're losing our momentum, and not so big player looking for a buy or long on this market right now. And if the market is a little bit coming higher, so many people again jump into the chart, jump into the market and taking the short on the market. And right now, Bitcoin is hold above the $80,000, but honestly I thinking this is like a temporary and we need a little bit short liquidation, and this rally still can continue. And I think if Bitcoin breaking this support, we get a long shadow to even $65,000, then we can see the reversal from there. And as soon as the Bitcoin below the 89,500 is more sell pressure on the market, and if we see the some pump, definitely the people add into the short or jump into the short again for a lower prices. I'm always bullish on the market, and honestly I don't want to say this one, but when we see the breaking the $90,000, I come and record the video as an emergency, and I'm already mentioned we can see the lower price for a Bitcoin. And right now also it's very difficult for me to say yes, it's possible for a Bitcoin to back again to this zone between the $75,000 or $73,000, and I hoping the market is hold this support. And if Bitcoin hold the $70,000, still we can have a hopium, and still we can see the reversal, and we can see the 6-digit number for Bitcoin again. But right now we can see a small pump here and there, but honestly I thinking still we are on the downtrend, and it's still possible to see the Bitcoin on the lower prices as soon as the Bitcoin below the $89,500. Let's quickly check in the Ethereum and see what's going on Ethereum. Ethereum on the daily time frame, as we can see right now, all the way dumped from the $4,100 to $2,100, almost $2,000 jump. And right now Ethereum already breaking the major support around the $2,100. This is not so good for Ethereum as well. If we see the dump and come and even closing below the 2,100, definitely we can see the lower price for Ethereum around 1,900, 1,800, and this is not so good at all, and possible to see the Ethereum even back to $1,600, $1,700. But I want to make it this one as a very clear. If Ethereum back up again and hold above the $2,100, still there is a chance, and still Ethereum can come and touch the still Ethereum can come and retest the $2,300. And honestly, as soon as the Ethereum below the $2,300, and especially below the $2,100, is more sell pressure on the Ethereum, and this is not so good at the moment for Ethereum. And most of the market also is similar thing. Even Solana back to $130, and many altcoin is almost dead right now. And when you see the opening and closing candle below the low band, this means that the trend is continuing. And I'm not want to say that, but if Ethereum cannot back up and hold the $2,100, definitely we can see the Ethereum around $1,800 or $1,700 or much much lower price. But always remember there is a hopium, and if we check in the William R, we already come into the oversold territory, and we are not so much far from the minus 100. And anytime we see the William R come to this range, after that definitely we see the nice backup, and we already see the nice bounce from that zone. If we check in the MACD on the daily time frame, also similar thing like about Bitcoin, we already see the cross, and not so good situation right now. And if we completely breaking down the $2,100, definitely we can see the lower price around $2,000, $180, $170, or much lower for Ethereum. But remember, always market is not moving in one direction, and after the low definitely we can see the pump back up, and mid band of the BB we can see standing around $2,600 approximately. And if we see the Ethereum hold this support around $2,100, definitely we can come and retest the $2,300, then we can back up again to $2,500, and so on, can come back again to $3,000. But right now it's still in the sell pressure, and if Bitcoin dropping, definitely we can see the Ethereum also dropping. Always we have to take care of our asset. I'm not recommended any short around here. I'm already long today on Ethereum, but I put in the stop loss around 1,800, and honestly, if I see the candle below this support around $2,100, definitely I want to be closing my long trade. But buy the dip always is a good strategy on this market. Let's quickly check in the Solana and check what's going on the Solana. Solana on the daily time frame also, we already see the Solana breaking the below $146, and nice try for Solana today. From $125, we already back to 138, and now if Solana come and retest 147 and hold above the 147, definitely we can see the higher price for Solana around 160, 170, and we can see the midband of the BB standing around $170. Right now a little bit much better for Solana. Today Solana much better, back up from 125, but right now Solana trying to come and retest $170, and if Solana hold above the 145 or 146, definitely we can see the Solana around 160, 168, 170, and we can see the midband of the BBA standing around $170. So this is all about today, my friend. I'm feeling much better right now, and I hoping everything with you guys is okay right now. I personally trade still on Bybit, but recently CryptoZone becoming the partner with the Bitunix Exchange, which is that non-KYC exchange. So if you want to earn from the deposit bonus, you can use in our link down below. And all the best for you, and see you on the next video.